Alright, what's going on everyone? Today we're playing another roguelike deck builder that I think is almost amazing. This game has so much cool stuff going for it, and it just falls a little bit short for me. So right now, this game only has 141 reviews with a 71% positive rating, which is pretty low, and it's understandable, but I do think this game has a lot of cool stuff, and I want to talk about that just a little bit. I have a run in progress. Well, not anymore. Alright, so here's how this game works, right? You build a band. This is like a metal themed roguelike deck builder. So you have your vocalist, you have your guitarist, you have bassists, and you have drummers. So if we just like pick random ones, right? So you're assembling your band. Now, generally speaking, the vocalists are like support characters. Like this one is a healer. This one is like a kind of like a card draw type of thing. And then like guitarist, for example, this guy is the more damage he takes, the more powerful he gets. This is like a heat builder. Every card you play, she builds up heat and she gets more powerful, but she can overheat and start taking damage. And then this is like a junk cannon type of build where you can like discard cards to deal a bunch of damage. All the guitarists are damage dealers. All the bassists are area effect. They are like, this is the toxin, poison, corrode. This one builds up electricity. It's like a shock type of thing. And then I forget what this guy does. Oh, he lays traps that explode, but they're all like area effect type of things. And then drummers are all defensive. So this aspect is actually pretty cool. Mixing and matching band members and you know, trying different builds. Super cool. So what's wrong with the game? Well, nothing so far. I absolutely loved playing this and unlocking the characters. I'm not going to do a full run. The run of this game is a little bit long for me so far, even in fast mode, which I'll turn off here to start with. Yeah, it's high speed mode. Even in high speed mode, my runs take like an hour and a half to 2 hours. It's pretty grindy, so we're just going to go to the first boss here. So I think this game is pretty cool. Everything so far that I've talked about, very good. I like everything so far. So the easy way to know how these cards work, right? They're colored. All drummers are in the back. They have blue cards. The bassists are here. They're purple. Your guitarist is red. So we have two of these. And your vocalist is yellow or orange, or you know, it's both, right? It's yellow and orange, whatever. And then in terms of like how you tell what's happening damage wise, it's all colored here, right? This is dealing 3 damage to the singer, so we got 3 damage here. This is dealing 3 damage to the guitarist, so we see that here. So very easy to parse out how the damage is happening because it's all color coded. I don't know if there are any color blindness options. It doesn't look like it. That might be something to consider. But even if you are color blind, you still see the order, right? It's doing the front. This one's doing the second one on these little smiley faces. You can also hover to see what it's doing. So if it was doing like maybe it was adding poison, it would say here. So this game has a ton of hover utility. You can see all of this stuff, all very useful. So we can add 3 heat charge and draw 1 card for this character. And then we see heat charge increases damage by +1 for each heat charge. So this is the heat builder. She'll build up heat, get more powerful, then overheat and start taking damage. We have 4 energy. This costs 1. Let's start by building up heat charge, which now we see here. Heat charge, increased damage by 1. So this is going to deal 7 damage to a single enemy and lose 3 heat charges. So you can see how you're building up heat, venting heat, potentially taking damage from heat. Let's start by doing 1 damage to random enemies, so we'll know what we want to hit. So this is going to deal 7. You're at 9. Do I have any way to do any more damage? I don't. So we'll get close to killing you. So you're taking 3, you have 10 armor. You're taking 3, you have no armor. So let's just add armor to her. So now they're not taking damage and we'll end the turn. One thing that I think is a little bit weird about this game, the way this looks, there's so much empty space. This is so, like, the game is taking place in like the top 1/3 of the screen, where you have all of this happening up here, and then it's just a black void down here. I think it's a little bit weird. You have 2 health. You deal 1 damage 2 times. So we'll get rid of this guy. You're dealing 3 to the drummer. You have armor, so it's fine. So let's just add poison. And corrosion destroys armor. So I guess we'll make you more powerful. And We'll draw a barrier card. It doesn't do anything, actually. It does do something. Alright, we'll add a barrier charge, which is just gonna... barrier charge blocks any amount of damage. If something was dealing 20 damage, a barrier charge would negate all of it. So, you notice how that switched to 0 too, by the way. Okay, so let's just kill this guy off. Can I kill this guy off? I mean, you're taking 2 poison. Actually can't. Well, we can see why this game is so grindy. It's like, I just can't deal damage right now. We'll add a crit that doesn't do anything, but I'll do it anyway. Okay, down to 1. 3 damage does nothing. And then we'll add heat charges and deal damage. Nice. So I think the game looks cool. One problem, as we'll see as we go on, I think the enemies look too similar. Here's where we pick a card. Destroy a single ally's barrier charge. So we need to be doing barriers for that to be effective. Or 2 energy, deal 10 damage to a single enemy, but we have to discard a card. We can always do this as the last attack. So that I don't think the discard is that much of a drawback. So that's totally fine. We'll take that. And we'll go to the next fight. But I think this game looks cool. I like the themes. But you see how all the enemies are just like these goblin dudes and they all look kind of similar. You can click on them and it gives you a little overview. So this guy is going to restore demon armor. This guy is going to corroding armor, weakening your attacks, amplifying the damage. So this is a support dude. Oh, I just realized they have names. Backing minion who restores armor. We have a support guy called the Plague. And then we have the Wingman. These bassists gain power while raining down attacks on your entire band. So we probably want to kill him first. So a major aspect of this game is breaking armor. When you break someone's armor, it ends their turn. So I probably want to try to break this guy's armor because he's dealing a bunch of damage. This guy is adding 6 armor. And I'm guessing it's to the back guy, right? That's why it's back here. And then you're dealing 3 damage. None of this damage matters too much. So let's add heat charges. Ooh, we got the thing. I can risk this because I want to play this before I lose the heat charges. So I want to do this. Hope I don't discard vent heat. I did not. So since we broke his armor, he doesn't attack now, right? It's a stun if you break the armor. So I can also hit him, break his armor, and that makes the attack go away. And that's a major aspect of this game, is breaking the armor to neutralize attacks. So he's got armor back, so I can actually stun him again. Deal 3 damage and add 4 weakness charges, and he's targeting our main damage dealer. Don't love that. You're taking 2 with no armor, so let's get armor on her so she doesn't take damage. What are you doing? Build power. Right. And I just have no way to deal damage. It's kind of awkward. Let's get poison on this guy. He'll die in a couple turns. Grant power charges to her since she's going to lose power to this thing. Draw a barrier. Put a barrier on, I guess you. We'll just neutralize this damage. Alright, cool. So there's the barrier gone. Yeah, you do get the weakness charge. That sucks. Even if you block the damage. 1 damage 3 times to random enemies. We should do that first, just to get an idea of where we're at. Okay. See, I have no way to deal damage. It's such a problem with this game, man. It's so weird. So I guess we're gonna kill you off. You're blocking your damage. You have a barrier. You're blocking your damage. Everyone's safe. It's fine. So let's just add 5 armor to whoever. Let's draw a barrier. And add another barrier. I don't know. Here. It's very defensive, man. It's a weird aspect of this game. Like, I just can't deal damage. Alright, let's draw a card. 4 damage. So I can do this. Well, maybe I should do this again. Let's do this here. Break the armor. This still does 11. So we can do this. Break the armor. Neutralize both. I mean, that guy's actually just dead. So now we just need to deal 8. 1 damage twice. That's fine. It does nothing. So we just kill them. There we go. That's fine. That's fine. So, like, it's cool, but, you know, these fights take so long compared to to like slay the spire, for example. Transfer all debuffs from self to a single enemy. Doesn't do much. Stance. Summon 1 flame burst card each time this character plays a card, which is 1 energy, deal 2 damage, and gain +1 vapor charge. What's a vapor charge? Well, I don't know. I'll take it. You'll notice how all the enemies look the same. Again, this is just a generic minion. This guy strikes your entire band area effect guy, and we have another plague guy. And then this thing explodes eventually, so we want to kill that. I guess we'll try this and see what this thing is. We'll get a charge. What's a vapor charge? Vapor charge. Reduce heat charge by -1 for each vapor charge before they can trigger overheat damage. Okay, so it's like a protection thing. I do want to get a barrier. You're taking 6. So let's get a barrier here. Unfortunately, it's only going to block 1 of these, so you're still taking 3, and I have no way to get more armor. I can try to negate... Well, I really need to kill this thing. Let's just target the explodey thing. 8 damage. Nice. I mean, these are just like infinite damage. It's kind of crazy. We're up to 7 heat, though. I want to reduce that. And I guess we pass. This is kind of dangerous, though. I'm going to fill my deck with those, and it's going to be a problem. So I have 2 vapor charges. So I guess once I get to the point where I'm overheating and taking damage, it reduces by 1, which is useful. I just have like this safety net. All right, you're fine. 4 damage here. Kind of sucks. Let's heal you. We can add a barrier to you. Let's add armor to you because you don't have anything. And then corrosion will take out all of this. It might even negate the attack. Let's see what happens. Corrosion deletes the armor. It does. Okay. That's useful. Okay. Let's see if we can kill these guys. Oh, they stay. That's kind of crazy. Let's just try to kill this guy then. Great. So now you're not taking damage. You've got the armor, so you're fine. So let's just deal 4 here. Yeah, these just get more and more powerful. It's actually kind of cool. Did I get distracted? I did. What I was saying is a major problem with this game that I've experienced after like 15 hours of gameplay is every run feels very similar. I mean, I've never played this card, and it's actually pretty cool. It's actually very powerful. But what I've found is a lot of the cards you pick after a fight are just worse than your starting cards. It's very strange. Deal 2 damage and add an instability to every enemy without armor. Instability reduces resistance to damage, so 3 energy to deal 2 damage isn't very much, but then it amplifies future damage. I don't know if that's worth it. And this is 1. Select a card from the exhaust pile and put it on top of your draw pile. Not very good. So we're just going to take the gold. And this happens a lot, I've noticed, with this game, is I just frequently don't pick cards because the cards aren't very good. They're just worse than your starting cards. It's very odd. Flurry of Strikes powers up when you hit it in a stance. So we're going to get punished for using a stance. And you power up and heal other demons. Well, I'm going to use the stance either way. And then I'm going to add heat charges. And then, my god, this overclock card is broken. I will add a barrier. You're going to absorb that. Let's add a barrier to you. I mean, I guess we can stop this from happening. Do this. And then deal 10 here and stop this as well. And then pass. That overclock card feels kind of broken, I'm going to be honest. But now that we've played it a little bit, let's switch back to the fast mode. And get this going a little bit faster. The weird thing is it actually speeds up all these animations too, which feels odd. Does it? I think it does. Yeah, definitely. I think high speed mode shouldn't actually affect these animations, so they're actually just kind of bobbing really fast now. It's kind of weird. And I can add a corrosion charge to the back guy. You're taking 12 damage with 10 armor, which isn't good. But I can't do much about that. I can add a power charge to this guy and then do this. It's 3 damage three times now. Dang, I really wanted to kill one of these. I can kill one of these, actually. I can do this. Great. So now you're not taking armor damage. That's good. Alright, that's fine. That works. Or you are taking armor damage. You're not taking health damage. 10 damage, discard a card. You have 4 corrosion and 4 armor, so your armor is going to die, and this is getting neutralized. You're dealing 8 damage to the front, so I'd like to kill you, which I can add 3 poison, deal 2 damage, so you should die, and then 10 damage to the back is going to neutralize that. Alright, you should die, right? Yes, that's great. And now, we'll add heat charges, and then we'll just kill you. Nice! I think Overclock is broken. I think that's what I've learned in this run. I've never seen the card, but it feels a little bit broken. 1 damage 3 times is fine. Gain 4 armor on entering a stance. So it should gain 4 armor when we play this, and at the start of each turn. So it's 4 armor every turn, and guard a single ally. So this is a taunt. 4 armor every turn is pretty good. I'll take it. We have a question mark. You turn a corner and find that your path is blocked by a 20-foot high wall of pyrotechnics. Gone wrong. You might be able to find a path around it, but it would be a lot faster to try and run through. Find another way, 50% chance to battle, run through and get burnt. Everyone takes 1 to 5 damage. Send someone to shut the fireworks down. Pick a musician to take 5 to 10 damage. Or Ember. Ember is this, so because I have this guitarist, gain controlled reaction trait, stance, convert all vapor charges on this character into armor at the start of your turn. Okay, I guess I'll take that because it's free and that's fine. Alright, and then we get a chest. So this is how you get artifacts or relics. The first damage dealt by this character in a battle heals them for the amount of health done, and we can put this on anyone. So you're our main damage dealer, so we should just put this on you. Yep. So that's how artifacts work, and then we can see they all start with an artifact that gives them their main traits. And now she has the crystal tick. Okay, sure. Alright. More generic goblin orc dudes. Who could have guessed? You are lots of small random strikes. You take the hits meant for other demons, so you're a taunter. And you are the healer. Well, we're going to overclock again because it's really powerful. Let's put a barrier on you. Let's get another barrier. Put it on you. Let's add heat charges and draw. Oh my god. We should just deal 15 damage, right? So to you, you're blocking all your damage. You're blocking all your damage. Yeah, let's just get this guy. Cool. Alright, the overclock is broken. Actually, that wasn't even an overclock that I used. So we're already up to 6 or 5 heat charges. That's a problem. But we can lose 3 here. Okay, 1, 5 with 9. So you're the biggest problem. So we can... Oh, I have to pick who I want to guard. So we're going to guard you, which I think transfers... Yep, transfers that damage there. And they're going to gain 4 armor every turn. We can add... corrosion to you because you have 9 armor. We can deal damage randomly. We can deal this damage here. We can deal 4. Just deal 4 here, get them low. Alright, you're gonna block, everything's fine. Yeah, this is all fine. 5 here kind of sucks. Who's doing it? 2 twice, you. So I gotta kill the middle guy. If possible. I mean, I can probably just do this. This is such a broken card. Holy crap. I mean, that's just insane. I mean, I'll take it, but it's really, really stupidly insane. I want to kill you next. I can just do it like this. I mean, this is just, that's just broken. I mean, this is like more powerful than like Shiv builds and Slay the Spire. I just get free damage that just keeps adding up because I keep building my heat every time I play a card. Seems kind of crazy, right? So we just do like, we just do this, right? We just do this. I mean, that's, that seems overpowered. I think we just discovered an overpowered card while recording. Are any of these going to be good? 3 energy is a lot. Spread all corrosion and poison charges on a single target to enemy band. I mean, that's just Not good at all. 2. Convert all vapor charges into X heat charges. It's a little gimmicky. I mean, it could do stuff, I guess, but I mean, dedicating a card for that seems pretty bad. So I'll take 50. This feels like it should be like an artifact or something. I don't know. Alright, we got our first elite. What's the elite gonna look like? You're not gonna believe this, guys. Ready? It's the same. It's the same stuff. And there is a big dude. But it's a lot of the same stuff. And these guys don't change. This follows the same format of Slay the Spire. There's three levels, right, with the boss at the end. Or is there only 2 in this one? I don't remember. But they don't change. Like, it could be interesting if each level was a different genre. Like if there was a thrash and heavy metal, which is what this kind of looks like. And if there's a black metal layer and a death metal layer, I mean, that'd be kind of cool. But that's not how it works. It's just all these guys all the time. So what are we doing here? We don't have overclock. We're blocking this. We're not. Oh, 8 damage here is bad. We'll add the barrier here. That doesn't help because it's a lot of widespread damage. This is adding corrosion charges, so all of our armor is gonna get eaten up. Let's get another barrier here. Still 4. Jeez. All right, let's add heat charges. Well, we got overclock, so let's play overclock, and then we'll deal 8. So that eliminates that. Now you're not taking damage. The biggest issue now, I'm going to add the power charges here because we have overclock and it's apparently just a busted card. Alright, the corrosion charges are bad. All of our armor is going to get eaten. Alright, 3, 4, 9 is scary. So let's protect her. 12. You have 8 though. All of this is bad. We'll put armor here. Corrosion on you, I guess. Poison on you because you're dying. And then just random damage. Alright. Take some damage here. Ow. Okay. So I don't care about discarding at all. Let's do this here. Neutralize that attack. And now we just go crazy. 4. Maybe we shouldn't. Maybe we should get some barriers and stuff. Do this. 3 damage. You're poisoned. Let's just get some more armor down. Yeah, it's weird. You kind of want to spread your damage out in this game. Just because knocking armor off neutralizes an attack. I do want to kill someone this turn though. Let's add heat charges. Let's do 7 here to kill this guy. Okay, and then I have 10. So probably to this guy because you're low on health. So do this here. End that attack. That's fine. So you're going to take 4. Okay. I mean, this is a rough fight. It was an elite. Okay, we can heal. I'd like to get some people dead. Poison. You. 3 damage. 5. Oh, her overclock's over. Alright, we're going to heal 5 here. We're going to draw a barrier charge. Add it to you. And then that's going to have to be good. Taking some damage now. This fight is much harder. But we can kill this guy. 0 damage. Oh, because she's got a weakness. Okay, well, let's kill you. Okay, you're taking 4. You're taking 4. Can add armor here. We'll deal damage, heal. Alright, we've got flame bursts. 4 damage back here. So we can heal for 5. That basically neutralizes that. It actually healed for more. Let's add poison to you. Random damage. 2 damage. Try to get this guy dead. Down to 3. Just need to deal 1 damage. Holy crap, 22. Okay, well let's oh, you gained, oh my god. Okay, we'll grant power charges here so she's more powerful. You're doing the damage, so I gotta kill you. Let's gain heat charges. Okay, this works. So 8. 9. So that ends that attack. You're taking 4. That's okay. Now, no, you're still doing it. Oh my god, we gotta kill this guy. So 3 poison, 6. Now you're dead. Heal. You. So you're dead to the point. Oh, they're both dead. Okay, that works. Jeez. Almost lost some people. Heal +1 health to target whenever this character applies a buff. And this is a gear item, right? So we just... we put the buff here. Although the drummer also applies buffs with the armor. I think it is over here. This is better. Okay, got another artifact here. Or a gear item. Gain +5 armor when taking any stance. That's gonna go here. Because she goes into the overclock stance. Alright, we have a rest site, finally. So we can heal. You have the option to heal one musician, heal the entire band for less, 30%, or raise someone from the dead, which we don't need. And we need to heal the entire band, so we'll do this. Alright, it's a little bit better. Question mark. Fizz runs over, thrilled to see you alive again still. None of the experiments so far have completely cracked the mystery of the time loop, but we're learning so much from each failure. Yeah. Do you have time to help with the research? We can gain a gear item, or we could resurrect someone if we needed to, so we just get a free gear item here. Deal +1 damage to enemies if they have armor. That is good. I mean, we're maxed out here, but I mean, that's our main damage dealer. Sometimes you get cards with the bassist dude who like deals a bunch of random damage to everyone. We kind of have that. Start battle with +5 thorns. That's good for our taunt guy. So we'll do that over here. Seems fine. We have a shop. Are there any good cards here? The answer is possibly. How much gold do we have? 345. Gain +1 energy charge when taking damage. Health damage. Gain +1 armor each time this character plays a card. That is great for our red person who's now maxed out on gear. Stances cannot break from health damage. I need to check my deck. Do I want to delete anything? Honestly, this dice roll kind of sucks. So I think first I'm gonna remove the dice. You can get cards with the purple dude who will, like, every time you deal 1 damage, it adds a poison, right? Similar to the Silent and Slay the Spire, and that can be a very good card, but we just don't have it. I think this is fine. We'll take this. Let's gain extra energy when you take damage. And let's gain plus armor when you play a card, because you're taunting. Great. And then we'll heal for 30% again. And now we'll fight the boss. It's so far, I believe it's the same boss every time. I have 15 hours. I think this is always the boss, no matter what. Okay, we don't get any red cards. That's awkward, huh? 12. So we want a barrier on you. So we'll do this. We'll add a barrier. Yeah, because you're dealing 12. We'll add poison to the boss. We have 2 energy. We can do... Who are we protecting? Guess we can do this. That's fine. We'll add armor here. And then this doesn't matter at all. We'll just get some damage. It's fine. Alright, hopefully we get overclock and stuff, and that'll be good. There it is. Holy crap, that's a lot of damage. It's dealt by this guy. Can't do much about that. We can... I mean, corrosion's very good. It's going to take out a lot of that. I guess we're just going to do this. And this. And pass. Take some damage, but that's okay. Yep. Okay, let's add heat. We're up to 3, 4. What are you doing? You are summoning 2 minions. Okay, so let's deal damage. Deal damage. Deal damage. Up to 7. We should have done this first. That's okay. That's my mistake. Alright, summoning 2 more minions. Kind of annoying, but what can you do? Yeah, down to 10 armor. 14 damage to the back, but that's actually all blocked. So I think that's okay. I think I'm going to be okay with that. We can add more corrosion back here. What are you doing? 2 power charge. No, I don't want that to happen. So we're definitely killing you. That's for sure. And I guess we can get some damage on this guy. I see you're fine. None of this matters. Now I need to break this armor. That's a lot of damage. So let's add heat charges. Let's lose heat charges, but block this. So that's gone. You're taking 2. Do I care about that? Because I can't block it, but then I can just kill this guy. It's fine. We just do this. Kill this guy. Hopefully he takes a turn off to summon minions. He is not. 6 is fine. 3 kind of sucks, but it's not the end of the world. So I guess we're just doing this. I didn't mention, but the stance, the overclock stance, stances break if you take damage, health damage. So it's this stance is crazy, but if she takes damage, it goes away. But I got that artifact or gear item that gained armor when taking a stance. Okay, so you're summoning this turn. I think we're going to heat up. We're going to deal 14 damage. And then we're going to deal 7 damage. And I guess that's fine. Now you're going to summon stuff, which is annoying. But that's fine. Alright, 18 damage back here with 12 armor. And it's 6 times 3, so a barrier doesn't... Well, it does help. Yeah, we can get a barrier. So that helps. You're not taking health damage. Let's grant 2 power charges. Deal 4. Deal 5. Pass the turn. You're taking 4, but you've been kind of useless this run, to be honest. The purple this specific bassist is one of my favorite characters, but it just hasn't done too much. This is terrifying. I need to get her protected, and I don't think I can, so I'm going to lose this stance. That sucks. Let's get poison on him. Let's kill you. Let's deal some damage to you. Yep, she's going to lose her stance here. So no more of those crazy damage things. Okay. Once you use a stance, it's gone. You're summoning again already. That was too fast. Let's gain heat. Get a card. I don't know why I got that. She's not in the stance. That's confusing. Let's deal 6. Let's deal 15. Let's heal down to 27. I think I need to just ignore these guys. Now 20 damage to the back is deadly, and I can't do anything about it. That sucks. Grant 2 power charges, damage, poison, 2 damage. Drummer's gonna die here. It's okay, we still got 3 people. It's not the end of the world. They've got 15 health. We can definitely kill them with the right cards, and these aren't the right cards. But it's fine. 4 damage, 5 damage, and then heal you. Make sure you survive. We get the junk card because our guy's dead. And the poison killed him, right? I guess that was enough. I wasn't paying attention to the poison. And that's it, right? So it's cool. I think it's cool. We have increased. So this is like an overall a boss gear item. It affects everyone. Increase band damage by +3, but you can no longer see enemy intents. Nope. Add +2 armor to ally band every turn. So +2 armor everyone every turn is crazy good. Retain any cards that remain in your hand between turns. That's either absolutely broken or not good at all. In our case, I don't think it's that good. So let's just get armor. And then we go to the next level. And I'm unlocking new cards still after 15 hours. There's a ton of cards. So let's see what these do. Discard all cards and add 2 armor for each card discarded to ally band. So you can do that as your last card, right? If you have like 4 cards left and 2 energy, you play this, you add a bunch of armor. That's actually pretty cool. 0 stance, hit a random enemy for a damage at the start of each round, add +1 hit for each turn spent in this stance. So you want to play this stance and then absolutely protect them, and they're just gonna get more and more crazy. Yeah, that's cool. And then of course we got the other boss. Yeah, so there's 3 because there's another boss, and then there's like a super boss if you get all the key things. So how do I feel about this game? Let's go back to the main menu. This game, I think, is actually pretty cool. I just find it to be a little bit clunky. The biggest issue, I would say, like if we look at this, right? What cards did we have for this guy? These. We didn't get anything new. What cards were we playing with Ember? We were playing Vent Heat, we were playing Heat Up, and we were playing like 2 other cards, right? And that's after 1/3 of the game. What cards were we playing with this guy? All of this stuff, right? We just didn't get that much, and that's the big problem with this game. Like, these are all the cards I was playing. There is like an ascension level up here where you it gets harder and harder, right? Can I click this? Yeah. Very similar to Slay the Spire and which would think like Monster Train and stuff. But I have found that the most fun I had with this game was unlocking the different characters and then trying different lineups. And it was really fun, right? Like I'd do a run with this group, and then I'd go to this guy and this guy and this guy and this lady, and I'd do this. It was really fun to do these different band makeups and try different combinations. But the problem is, after 15 hours or so of playing, it's a chronic problem with roguelike deck builders, which is that I feel like there's not much reason to play anymore because I've seen everything, right? And I haven't. There's still cards that I haven't unlocked, like this one. Draw 1 random card from your discard pile for a single ally. We have, I don't know what, I don't have this card. Deal 9 damage to a single enemy and gain 2 heat charges. That sounds pretty good, right? There's still stuff I haven't seen, but it's all been like, I don't know, every run, the makeup of your band drastically changes how the run goes. But like you don't feel like you progress as you build a deck. Like with Slay the Spire, I could play the same character 10 times and feel like I have a totally different deck each time. With this, if I ran this combination of characters, there's not that much of a difference. I mean, we got that Overclock card, which really changed how she played. It made her really powerful, but it feels very samey, and it's such a problem with all these roguelike deck builders that so many of them don't capture the most important part of Slay the Spire, which is making every run feel drastically different. And this just feels like it's a pretty fun game for like 15 to 20 hours, which is fine. People pay $70 for AAA games that they play for like 40 or 50 hours, and then they're done with the game, right? Like that happens. So I think I paid like $6 or $7 for this, and I can see myself getting a solid 20 or 30 hours out of it maybe. So it's not like it's a bad deal, but it's not the next Slay the Spire, and I think a major part of that is the runs just don't feel different enough. The band selection thing is done right. So many games, like Rogue Book, they hinge themselves on this idea of mixing and matching characters, but then they put like 4 characters in the game, and it makes it just worse. The fact that they put so many characters that feel different is a good thing. If you're gonna mix and match characters like this, you gotta give a bunch of characters. It's just important. And they did that, and that's good. It just feels too similar after like 5 to 10 runs, in my opinion. That's my hot take on this game. I think it might be underrated. It has like a 71% approval rating. I think it's better than that, but not by much. And it's not a 95% Slay the Spire level of game, right? It's just it's good. It's just limited in how many times you're gonna play it. So that's it. Maybe that's useful in some way. Thanks for watching, everyone, and I will see you in the next one.